it's worth it. Paying that extra bit, then you're going to save a lot of money on fuel each year.
A lot of people sit behind the wheel like a sack of potatoes, mate. To get on a motorbike would be an education for them.
Hydrogen will be a clear winner.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Council don't act quickly to go fix those potholes. They take months and months to go fix it. When someone
They're not going to wait months, mate. Not if it's a standing pothole. They'll fix it overnight if necessary.
They should.
Well, they should, yeah.
Always doing the roadworks at night.
Well, that is an issue.
You do the bulk of your work at night though, don't you, Henry? You normally work overnight.
Yes.
When you're going through broken roads and potholes and stuff, the bus just goes side to side and it's bumpy.
That doesn't mean the bus is unstable. Overloaded vehicles that exact their penalties on other motorists by destroying their roads. What would a lengthy bus weigh? At least 20 tonne. Well, I couldn't attribute any blame to the air suspension, mate.
Have you ever almost lost control of a bus?
Not really, but I've noticed some of not all the buses, but here and there, some of the buses are not wheel aligned properly.
Okay.
I think you're going to be waiting a very long time for a driverless car, mate. You know, there's several incidents overseas where people have died as a result. Don't pin your hopes too strongly.
How have you found driving cars across the years? Because these days, what have we got? Reversing cameras and ABS brakes and all these little...
The safety features.
How could you complain against any of those things? They had a wood frame body.
Yeah.
Those bodies used to twist as they get older. They had a suicide door, which was hinged from the rear. And it's happened to me and my grandmother. She was deposited on a corner.
Yeah.
It's cost lives. What would you rather have? They can only be positive, mate. Save a lot of broken hearts. Impractical people out there on the road that don't know how to adapt to conditions and they dawdle and act in a nanny-like manner, which can be very frustrating to other motorists, but we're not all cast from the same thread, I suppose, so we've got to make allowance for people's failings.
You can tell a lot about a person's character by the way they drive, can't you?
We can.
Now, Dave, there's a poem, and I know you've been dying to read it. It's called The Pedal Car. We'd love you to recite your poem.
To which I'd replied, my limit is the tar. Just fill this car with petrol, I cried with careless laugh. Am I the kind of kid to do a thing by half? Returning with an oil can, Bill didn't walk, he ran. Upending that car, he oiled its cranks, for which he got my grateful thanks.
Driverless cars, which I've said before to you, Henry, could deprive you of a job at some point, and you too, Muzike.
A robot would be no match for me.